Alrighty, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the JTwoH channel. I have a pretty sweet video for you guys today. I'm going to be doing my Marvel collection on 4K Ultra HD. So let's get started. First, I'm going to be doing the Fox / non-MCU films. I think I actually have just as many now. There's just as many on 4K now as there is the MCU. So first up is my latest one, which is the Punisher on 4K. This just came out the 25th of September, if you're depending on when you're watching this. And this disc did come out the same day as the XMen Original Trilogy, which I have done a review of, and the Punisher 2 Warzone, which I didn't grab. I'm not super interested in getting that on 4K. I more wanted this movie because this movie is it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I fucking absolutely love this movie. So there's your nice slip. You got the Punisher on 4K. There's your Blu-ray and there's your 4K. So pretty sweet there. Yeah, it's brand new. I haven't even taken out the security thing. That drives me nuts. But so the Punisher on 4K. I cannot wait to check this out. Like I said, I love this movie. I think it's ridiculously good. It came out when I was about, I think, like 10. So I mean, it was just, looking back at it, I don't know, it's kind of cheese, and it's hit or miss. I love the Kevin Nash Punisher. What's his name? The Russian scene. That scene's great. So anyway, be sure to check this out. Just the look of that steelbook and everything else. I got it for $14 on Amazon shipped. So recommend that. Next up, I just did a video of this. We have the XMen Trilogy, the original trilogy, which I won't get into all of the details because I've already done a review of this. But anyway, so here's the original trilogy, and then next up we have the. Oh, hold on. No, I'm right. We have the Beginnings trilogy, which is First Class, Days of Futures Past, and Apocalypse. And the ridiculous. This is going to drive me nuts on my stand. Obviously, this will be in front of this, but it's going to drive me nuts. But oh well. I like this box set and these films better. And I got this for free, so because of Amazon rewards. But anyway, I have a video on this already published. Go check this out. I'll have a video of this up, if not already, soon, of this trilogy. One of the underrated 4K box sets you can get. This is a good deal, man. So be sure to check out the video on that too. Next up is Logan on 4K. We got that nice like glossy slip with the. This does come with the Noir edition. And it came with the code. It's a nice like a matte finish, but it's got that shine right there. And then I'm just going to show, I'm not going to open up every one of these, but I wanted to show the Ultra HD discs and then the 4K disc. So Noir, regular, Noir. It's for Logan. Next up is the Deadpool 2, the complete collection for now box set, which is just Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2. On 4K, which I have a review of. So be sure to check that out. The video on this. I like these box sets, and especially this one because Deadpool 1 is super hard to find with a slipcover, and Deadpool 2 was just coming out, so I was either going to pay $27 just for Deadpool 2 or $37 to get both in this pretty sweet box. So I got both. And then next we go to the MCU, which starts off, weirdly enough, with the Incredible Hulk on 4K, which I believe is in 4K because of Universal owning it. But this one I will. I'll take a look at, just because. So there's your original Blu-ray disc, and there's your 4K. That's super new too. I still haven't taken the tag out of that one. So, The Incredible Hulk on 4K. Haven't checked this out yet in 4K, but I actually didn't mind the movie as it was. You know, it gets some hate from the MCU, but that's because of the quality of the rest of the films. You know, I think that if it was in the Fox universe or the X-Men universe would do well. But anyway, next up, the Avengers 4K with the slip. All these have the slip, unless they're in a multi-pack, but this looks really good in 4K. This has no black bars, like it fills your whole 4K screen. Looks really awesome in 4K. So I would recommend grabbing this. Plus, it comes with a code and everything, so you don't have to worry about that. I know initially on the release, neither of the Avengers did. Next up, Age of Ultron, which also looks really good on 4K. I have watched both of these. Digital code, of course. This one does have black bars at the top, you know, maybe like that, but it's whatever. It still definitely looks awesome. Definitely a movie I can tell the upgrade from Blu-ray to 4K. Next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which I absolutely love this film. I like it better than the first one, but I know that's not a popular opinion. Let me know in the comments which one you like better. But Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Next up is the Sony SpiderMan Homecoming. It's got the upside down. Nice slip. This slip is kind of like super loose. It's weird. But I liked this movie. Not my favorite Spider-Man movie, but pretty sure I'd have a hard time picking a Spider-Man movie that I like the most. I definitely liked these better than the Andrew Garfield. This better than the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Thor Ragnarok in 4K with this beautiful slip. I love this. I'm trying to find the light. I love this slip with the yellow and the black and then the Ragnarok embossed. It looks so cool. I really liked this movie. I thought it was funny, but it was also just a great time. Definitely recommend this. And I haven't checked out a lot of these on the 4K, but the ones that I have seen I highly recommend. Black Panther, another super good movie. I watched this I think twice in theaters. Had the Blu-ray, but I had to upgrade to the 4K once I bought the 4K and the 4K player. These the Disney digital codes do redeem in 4K, unlike a lot of the Fox Marvel films. They redeem right away into 4K, so that's really cool. Whether you keep them or whether you sell them they go for like $10. It's definitely a deal. And finally, the last Marvel film on 4K is, I think, the best Marvel film and the best one I've thought, the one that looked the best in 4K. Jesus. Avengers Infinity War. This was the first ever 4K movie I watched on my system, and it was awesome, man. Look at that. All embossed. Now, this isn't like a collector's edition or anything, because it doesn't need to be. It was just the 4K Avengers Infinity War. Oh, I guess it's the Cinematic Universe edition. But super cool. Super recommend grabbing this on 4K. Sometimes it's only $5 more expensive than the Blu-ray. You get the 4K, the Blu-ray, the digital code. Highly recommend it. And I pre-ordered this with the other two Avengers, so I got those two half off. So they were like $17 a piece. And I got the free lithograph and all that. So, anyway, guys, as I stack these back up, there is, like you can tell, there's probably some gaps. I don't have the Fantastic Four, the 2015 movie, in 4K. I don't have the Punisher Warzone on 4K. I don't have any of the other Spider-Man movies in 4K, those two collections that came out. Just simply because they're not my favorite movies. The Spider-Man ones are. I do like those Spider-Man movies. They're kind of expensive, and I just upgraded to the Blu-ray version, so maybe if those come down in price or there's a sale or something, maybe if I can grab them for cheap, but I'm not going to grab Fantastic Four 2015 on 4K unless it's like literally $5, because didn't really like the movie, and I have an awesome slip I found for it on Blu-ray, and maybe I'll just put the Blu-ray slip over the 4K, but not looking to grab the Warzone either. So either way, let me know what you thought of the collection, what you have in Marvel on 4K. Be sure to let me know if I should grab all the ones I mentioned that I don't already have. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I post, stupid nerd pictures of all this stuff when I pick it up because I'm a huge fan of it. I like, well, except for this monstrosity of the difference, I like the way they all look lined up. And then, of course, Sony has to be different. But either way, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm always on there. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.